Make your vacation even more memorable this year with an RV rental from Lichtsinn Motors here in Forest City, Iowa. This is our 2014 Itasca Spirit 31K available here in our rental fleet. It's the longest coach we have available, measuring 32 feet, 6.5 inches. It's a traditional Class C body style, extremely easy to drive. It's powered by the 6.8 liter Ford Triton V10 engine. Nice large slide out room here in your living area to make your space even that much larger. As we move along the exterior here on the passenger side, you'll notice a few things as we get just beyond the slide room. You have the area where you'll fill your fuel as well as your water, and also the dumping station that's located just at the bottom of the RV. It's extremely easy to dump this coach. You have the sewer hose that can be stored in the rear bumper that you see here, and it's just a simple pull release valve to allow you to dump all of your waste tanks. Great exterior storage here in the 31K. It actually has 101 cubic feet, so you don't need to leave anything at home. It can all come along with you during your vacation. As you can see here, it does have the rear backup camera, making it very easy for you to maneuver once you're at your campsite or even once you're at home getting it loaded. The 31K does feature an electric patio awning. It's actually 20 feet long, so plenty of room to fit all of your family and friends below the patio awning. Again, this is a Class C, so it does have the traditional cab that comes from Ford with the overhead bed. This is your LP fill here in that open storage compartment. You'll see the vents for the refrigerator, furnace, and water heater. When you receive your RV rental and pick it up from us here in Forest City, it will be full of fuel, full of water, and full of LP. We expect it just when you return for it to have all of those things in the same state. Otherwise, we can fill the LP for you here at our dealership to make that even more convenient for you. And we'll simply just add that on to your rental fee upon return. You'll definitely want to get your RV rental booked. Our dates do start to fill up right away, especially those time frames during the summer. To book your RV rental, we simply take a deposit of $600 on any one of our motorhomes available. We do have 2 motorhomes available for our RV rental fleet. And then the remaining balance of your rental will be due upon return. We do have several options available for you in order to take advantage of your RV rental. We can set up for delivery as well as pickup if that's more convenient for you. And we offer prepaid dumping. So that dumping station that you saw outside, we can take care of that for you. That's $25. We can clean the coach for you upon return if you don't have time to handle that on your own. That will be $85. We have things like GPS units, satellite available. We offer the availability that you can bring your pets along with at an extra fee of $10 per day. As we look here at the ceiling, that is the TV antenna that you see there. So you are able, regardless, you'll have the option to be able to see your local stations once you are at your campsite. You'll simply crank that up and then go ahead and search for TV stations. We have an orientation video that you'll be able to watch that will explain exactly how to operate that TV antenna. Then, of course, as you are out on your rental, you will have all of the books and manuals along with you as well. There inside the stepwell is where you'll find the control for that patio awning. Again, it is fully electric, so it's just the simple touch of a button in order to operate that awning. This coach does have the availability to sleep up to 8. As you see here, the sofa does fold out. It's a jackknife style sofa, so it's simply pull up and down in order to fold that down into a bed. The U-shaped dinette that you saw earlier, and we'll take a look at it again, that also folds down into a very large sleeping space. That U-shaped dinette actually measures 45 by 82 inches when it's folded down. This sofa is 40 by 60. And then, of course, you also have the overhead bed. That's 57 inches by 95 inches, so another very large sleeping space. And then, of course, the rear queen walk-around bed in the rear. That is the full 60 by 80 queen. Throughout the coach, you will find night pleated shades on all of the windows. So it's very simple to operate. You simply use both of your hands to pull down on those shades in order to give yourself some privacy or block out some of that light as well. As I mentioned, this U-shaped dinette will fold down. It's simply to remove the pedestal table. That becomes the bottom of your bed, and then your cushions fill in that space. Really great storage throughout the interior. You'll find overhead cabinets in the galley area as well as above the sofa. And then, of course, plenty of cabinets and drawers as well throughout the coach. With your RV rental, we provide you with the sewer hose as well as a power adapter. The RV is 30 amp power, and we will provide you with the adapter so that you can bring that down to your residential 15 or 20 amp electrical outlet, so that way while you're packing, you can go ahead and plug that into your home, or depending on what your plans are for your vacation, if you're pulling into a family or friend's driveway, you'd be able to plug into their house as well, so that way you can still run some of your 110 volt appliances. As I mentioned, lots of really great storage here in the galley area. What you're seeing there is actually the DVD player that goes with the TV that's located just above. Really great countertop space in this rental as well. You'll want to be sure to pack with all of the things that you'll need during your vacation. Any dishes, silverware, all of the bedding that will be necessary. Here is the high definition television that I did mention earlier. Again, very easy to operate in order to find those local channels. It's simply to crank up that TV antenna, and you might have to do some trial and error to determine where the best location is for your reception in order to get the most channels available. A lot of times what I'll do when I go camping is actually look at the TV antennas of the other campers around me in order to determine which direction that TV antenna should be pointed for optimal TV channels that will be available for you. And then it's simply to do a channel search. And again, as I mentioned, we do have a great orientation video available that you can watch not only before you go on your trip, but also during if you have some questions. This is, of course, your microwave. This is a 110 volt appliance, so you will need to have the generator running in order to operate your microwave. You do have a direct vent as well as a light above your 3-burner range. Nice double bowl sink here in the galley area. As for the tank capacities in this Itasca Spirit 31K, you do have 53 gallons of fresh water available, 30 gallons of gray water. So what will drain into your gray tank will be any of the water that goes down the sink or through the shower, and then 30 gallons of black water available, which will be, of course, from the toilet. So you do have a monitor panel that will show you exactly where those are at, so that way you'll know when they're getting full, or on the freshwater side when that's getting low, so that you'll know when to dump. This is your 3-burner range. It's operated by liquid propane. And then, of course, you do have the direct vent and light above that as well. 3-burner range is extremely easy to use. You'll simply turn that to the light position, and then there's an igniter that you'll see to the left that will ignite whichever burner you're going to be using. This is a control panel for you, all nice in one location. On the bottom, you'll see the indicators for those tank levels that we talked about earlier. And then, of course, you have the controls for your water heater, as well as your water pump, and then you can start and stop your generator from this location as well. So with your generator, you're going to use that for any of your 110 volt appliances when you want to use them. So like the TV, the microwave, those types of things, you'll need to be either plugged in or have your generator running in order to operate those. An important thing to remember is that your 30 amp power cord needs to be plugged into that transfer box that's in the same compartment as the cord in order for your generator to get power. So if your generator is running but you're not getting the power that you're looking for, you'll want to check that first. Just above here, what you see now is actually the control for that large slide room that the U-shaped dinette and sofa is on. In order to run this slide room, there's a couple things that you'll want to be sure of. You'll want to make sure that your engine is running so that you'll have ample power, and you'll need to have your parking brake on as well. And then it's just the simple touch of a button in order to bring that slide room either out or retract it back in. You have a large double door refrigerator. Of course, you have adjustable bins and shelves here in the refrigerator so that you can get that all adjusted to the exact spots that you need for whatever it is that you're bringing along with you, as well as adjustable shelves and an adjustable bin in the freezer as well. The refrigerator can work off of both LP or electric. The easiest thing is just to go ahead and set that to automatic, and it will run off of whatever power source it has available. Here's your controls for your air conditioning unit. Another thing that you'll either need to be plugged in or have your generator running in order to operate. But it's very simple to use. You have all the adjustments along the bottom, and then of course you set your temperature at whatever you'll need that for. So if you need to go ahead and have that running while you're driving down the road, just go ahead and turn on your generator. Your generator does work off of the fuel that's in your fuel tank, so no need to worry about that. Here in the split bathroom, this is the separate room with the toilet. Of course, you have the foot flush that you'll see there just to the right of the toilet. And then, of course, a nice sink and vanity area, so you get some good storage here in the bathroom as well. Again, when you pick up the motorhome from here in Forest City at our dealership, both the interior as well as the exterior will be clean for you. We simply expect for the RV to be returned in that same condition. We do have a nice sized truck wash right here in Forest City just down the road from the dealership, so that you are able to use that facility when you do return the motorhome to Forest City. If you prefer for us to go ahead and take care of all that cleaning for you, you can go ahead and pay the prepaid cleaning fee of $85. That will take care of both the exterior as well as the interior wash. If you're able to do all the interior cleaning and just need us to do the exterior wash for you, then it would simply be half of that charge. We'll go ahead and step into the shower area of the RV. Again, this coach is completely self-contained, which means that it has its own bathroom and its own power source, as well as a kitchen and sleeping area. The shower head here in the shower actually is adjustable so that you can shut that off during your shower without having to readjust the temperature, and that'll allow you to conserve some of that water as well. Very easy to clean surface. It's a one-piece surround as well as a one-piece pan. Here in the rear of the coach is where you'll find the private bedroom area with the queen walk-around bed. Again, some really good storage space for you back here. You will be responsible for all of the bedding to bring along with you during your trip as well. Our dealership is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and then also on Saturdays from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. Sometime during those business hours is when you'll be expected to both pick up the RV as well as drop it off during those business hours. When you return the RV is when we'll go ahead and take care of the remaining balance of your rental that is due. You do get 4 hours worth of generator use each and every day. Anything beyond that would be $2 per hour if you use any hours beyond those 4 hours per day that are allotted for your rental period. You also receive 100 free miles each and every day that you have the motorhome. Anything above and beyond that would be 30 cents. The overall rental charge is subject to a 7% Iowa tax as well as a 5% Iowa rental tax. Here in the bedroom there are some hookups available that if you did want to go ahead and bring along a TV that can be used back in the bedroom, you can certainly do that. As you can see now, you'll get a good shot there of that overhead area that will give you that additional sleeping space. That overhead bed on the 31K is actually 57 by 95 inches, so a really nice size sleeping space. As you can see, there's a convenient ladder that will attach right to that overhead bed to make it very easy to get up and down out of that overhead area. Of course, just below that is where you'll find the cabin of the motorhome. Of course, you have your typical driver's and passenger seats, and Really, this is going to drive just like any other Ford type of vehicle. Very easy to maneuver and get around with. You do have a rear camera that will help you with all of that parking as well, so that when you are getting situated at your campsite, it's easy to do so. We also have the availability if we offer both full week as well as weekend rentals, and you can pay for extra days as well should you choose. So just be sure to give us a call here at the dealership and book your vacation as soon as you know the dates, as our calendars do start to fill up. So give us a call and book your RV rental today and get excited to go RVing and make your family vacation this year even more memorable with an RV rental from Lichtsinn Motors here in Forest City, Iowa.